doing?
The speech. Okay, here's my audience. All right. Well, today I'll be doing my informative speech on endangered species. There are 1 trillion different species on this planet called Earth. Each one carries out an important role in our ecosystem. Without one, an ecosystem can fall. In the past, we have been through 5 major extinctions and multiple species have gone extinct in our lifetime. By 2050, we are expected to lose 1 million species, including both animals and plants. 9,000 species are already extinct. Before I go into detail on endangered species, allow me to tell you that I am credible to speak on this matter because I have been doing research on endangered species for the past 2 weeks in order to share with you what I have prepared today. The species on this planet are vast in shape, color, and sizes and are all important. But as time passes, there are constantly new species that fall under the category of endangered. And we are in danger of losing them forever. In this speech, I will expand on our growing effort to conserve and protect endangered species, the underlying root to the problem, and share with you some animals that our grandchildren may never see in their life. First thing that needs to be addressed is what exactly are we doing in order to maintain our animals' population safe? Our first step started in 1973 with the introduction of the Endangered Species Act. This law was solely created to protect endangered species from going extinct. And so far, according to writer Greenwald, the ESA has prevented 291 extinctions, spanning from 1973 to 2019. And the ESA has also been able to protect 99% of the species that have been listed as endangered. And also with the help of the IUCN Red List, which provides information and analysis of the status, trends, and threats to the species in order to inform and catalyze action for biodiversity. We are able to expand our efforts against extinctions due to these two things. But what exactly defines an animal as endangered? Well, they are evaluated based on 5 different criteria. Any population that declines rapidly, even if it's large, a species inhabits a small geographic range and is declining population, a small population that is continuously declining, an extremely small population that is susceptible to sudden changes in circumstances, and finally, if the creature is at risk of extinction. Currently, there are 41,000 species that fit the endangered species criteria. 16,306 of those are threatened to extinct as we speak. But what I want to talk to you about is to the audience is what exactly we are losing. To start off, have you ever heard of the Amur leopard? This big cat, which is part of the leopard family, lives in Amur Heilong landscape, which spans both the Russian Far East and the adjacent parts of China. Out of all the leopards, the Amur leopard is the most critically endangered according to scientist Christo Polova. The current population amounts to about 80 adults, that's about the same amount of people that can fit in a transit bus. Another endangered species is this small little guy, the vaquita. The vaquita, which literally means little cow in Spanish, is part of a porpoise family which only lives in the northern part of the California Gulf in Mexico. In 2017, Stevenson wrote about an operation to save the vaquita using Navy SEAL trained dolphins and their trainers. Sadly, the 2 that were captured died in captivity. At the time, there were about 3 dozen left in the wild, and now an estimated number is around 9. As sad as it is to hear, this could have all been preventable. The 2 main reasons these animals are going extinct are all caused by the humans. The first reason is the loss of natural habitat. According to Eichwald, habitat destruction is the primary driver of global biodiversity loss. For example, the orangutan's natural habitat is lost due to deforestation. And another reason for animal endangerment is overexploitation. Overexploitation is defined as the harvesting of species from the wild at rates much faster than the natural populations can recover from. As humans have exploited animals from the beginning of time, Lately, as our population grows, the opposite can be said for animals around us. The best example of overexploitation was Winnelie. According to Vieira, not only did they kill the males, but also the females and the calves in order to obtain meat and blubber for their oils. Concluding, by killing the mothers and the calves, a population cannot overcome the sudden drop-off in numbers. In conclusion, endangering our species and losing them outright should not be an option. In just the past 10 years, there have been 160 species that have been declared extinct, and their demise can be traced in large part to human impact. Thank you for your time, and that is all.